أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, all praise for Allah, the Almighty God, and peace and blessings be upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome back in our daily program in ISJC. And today, with the series, we are with a new episode with the series Tajweed Practice and Theory, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the last episode, we have stopped at the differences and the similarities between Noon Sakina and Tanween. Today, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are going to talk about the rules of Noon Sakina and Tanween. And what do I mean by the word, the rules of Noon Sakina and Tanween? When I say the word rules, I mean these are the actions that you are going to take whenever you meet Noon Sakina and Tanween while you are reciting Quran. Again, you may hear on YouTube or Facebook or whatsoever, you are hearing the rules of Noon Sakina and Tanween. Let's stop here for a moment. What is meant by the word the rules? What do we mean by the word rules here? The rules here are the processes, are the actions that you are going to take when and where. When you are going to read Quran, whenever you meet Noon Sakina and Tanween, you have to have an action. This action called a rule. So we have 4 rules. This means that we have 4 actions to be taken while we are reading Quran and encountering and facing Noon Sakina and Tanween. What are these 4 rules of Noon Sakina and Tanween? So 4 rules means 4 actions. So action number 1, al-izhar al-halqi. Action number 2 is called al-idgham. And when you are asked, when somebody asks you about the rules, you cannot say izhar only. No, you have to say al-izhar al-halqi. You have to add this word, al-halqi. Why? Because there are more than one izhar. There are more than one kind of izhar. When we are going, inshallah, in depth in studying Tajweed, we will know that there is izhar halqi, there is izhar shafawi, there is izhar mutlaq, there is izhar qamari. 4 kinds of izhar. That's why you need to take care when you are labeling any action you are taking with Noon Sakina and Tanween. So you say izhar halqi, then idgham, then iqlab, then ikhfa haqiqi. And when you say ikhfa, you have to describe it with the word haqiqi. Why? Because also we have more than one kind of ikhfa. We have ikhfa haqiqi, we have ikhfa shafawi. Okay, so these are the 4 rules, or in other words, these are the 4 actions that you are going to take when you meet Noon Sakina or Tanween. Second point in today's lecture is how many letters do we have in the Arabic alphabet? We have 28 letters. Sheikh, why are you mentioning that? Does it have something to do with Tajweed? Yes. We have 28 letters in the Arabic language. We will divide them into 4 groups. We will give every rule of these rules a group of letters. Sheikh, Just please demystify that, simplify that. Okay. When you are reading in the Mus'haf, in the Quran, you will meet noon sakina. This noon sakina must be followed by an Arabic letter. A letter from the 28 letters. So if this letter from the group of idhar, you will take an action of idhar. If this letter is from the group of idgham, you will take an action of idgham. If this letter from the group of ikhfa, you will take an action of ikhfa, haqiqi. Okay? If this letter is the one letter of iqlab, you will take an action of iqlab. So again, we have 28 letters in the Arabic alphabet. I have a question. Why do we need to know these 28 Arabic alphabet? Because you need to divide them into 4 groups, and you will ascribe every group to every rule. Okay? Point number 3, and the final point in our today's lecture, is the division of these groups. They are divided into this formula: 6, 6, 1, 15. And I used to sing it to my students in the past, like 6, 6, 1, 15, like some beats, so that they can remember it. 6, 6, 1, 15. If you add 6 to 6 to 1 to 15, the total is 28. So this first group, the first 6, will be given to idhar. The second 6 will be given to idgham. This one, the only letter this, will be given to iqlab, and the rest of the letters, which are 15, will be given to ikhfa haqiqi. Okay, so inshallah, onward in the following lectures in this series, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are going to talk about what are these 6 letters that if we meet, I will have to take an action of idhar. So from this mind map, now let me summarize what I said. We have 4 rules, means we have to have 4 actions when we meet noon sakina and tanween. Action number 1 is called the idhar al-halqi. Action number 2 is called the idgham. Action number 3 is called the al-iqlab. Action number 4 is called al-ikhfa al-haqiqi. Okay, point number 2 in the lecture. We have 28 letters of the Arabic alphabet. Why did you mention this piece of information here in this Tajweed lecture? It is not an Arabic lecture. I'm going to answer you now. I mentioned this because I need to divide these 28 letters into 4 groups. I will give every group, I will ascribe every group to every action. In other words, if I see any letter from these 6 of idhar, I will take an action of idhar. If I encounter one of these 6 letters, these second 6 letters after noon sakina, following noon sakina, I have to have idgham, and so on and so forth. So this is inshallah the end of the lecture. Do you have any questions? Anything is not clear? Inshallah, I will explain this inshallah in detail, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, on the following class, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, every week. Follow us on YouTube, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you don't have a chance to attend every lecture. So do you have any questions? Anything is not clear in the 3 points of today? Okay, let's make dua. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا واصرف عنا شر ما قضيت فإنك سبحانك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك وإنه لا يعز من عاديت ولا يذل من واليت تباركت ربنا وتعاليت اللهم لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه اللهم لا تجعلنا فتنة للذين كفروا اللهم لا تجعل بأسنا بيننا شديد اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه، وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. اللهم بارك لنا في شعبان وبلغنا رمضان. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من الضلالة يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك. اللهم يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك. اللهم انصر إخواننا المستضعفين في كل مكان يا رب العالمين. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله لكم فاستغفروه، وجزاكم الله خيرا، والحمد لله رب العالمين.